So things are I'm like rushing about a haircut, and as I was on my way, or as we were on our way and as we were on our way home, I got a text from Joni with the channel, and if you get a chance, get on social media, because like our has launched the main Israel. I have to wait to get home to see all the details. So I plan on doing a follow-up live stream right after this. It's going to take me a little bit to get it set up, and I'm going to go live again. But it appears that they've used their most advanced ballistic missiles, and I think they've overwhelmed the Iron Dome system, and they're like hitting targets in Israel. So this is not the same as April, where like all their stuff got intercepted. But like the videos that are coming out of this are like really like stunning. They look like the stars are falling out of the sky. I'm not saying that prophecy is being fulfilled, but for all I know, maybe it is. I've seen lots of rocket attacks on Israel. I'm sure that you have too. These videos are just like, they're different. Just these ballistic missiles.
You're live.
Okay. Alert app, like the entirety of Israel is just like red with alerts. That doesn't mean that every single one of those places is being hit, but the alarm system has been set off for like all these areas in Israel for like the majority of Israel. So we're gonna look at that when I get home. I'll pull up all the visuals. But if you didn't know, yeah, it looks like Iran is doing its response right now. We've been waiting since the 1st of July. They said that they were going to respond for the killing of Hania. And then just recently, last week, that's when Nasrallah was killed from Hezbollah. And Iran is responding right now. And of course, Israel says that they're going to respond. So just more and more and more escalations, and I really struggle to figure out how this is going to de-escalate anytime soon. If I were to guess, I would guess that this is going to become a regional war, and you know how I already feel about it. I feel like this is the final war, like in progress, and we're at a stage in the war where the focus is on the north, with Hezbollah in Lebanon. It's in the north that the Battle of Armageddon is supposed to take place, in Israel. So that would mean like enemy forces in Israel, invading Israel. We're not to that point yet, but I don't know. With what's happening today, this is really crazy. So I'm rushing home. I'll get on the computer, even though I still have hair clippings all over my head and it's itchy. I'm gonna head home. How many people are watching it right now?
I don't know how to tell.
It should say on there. Okay, whatever.
104. 104.
104. You guys, and this is the week of General Conference. You know, for me personally, yesterday was like a really interesting day, more just on a personal level, stuff I'm not going to share. But then today, like to have this happen, just shortly before General Conference, and as Israel is starting to like do, I think they're just doing like limited incursions into Lebanon, like ground incursions. I'm still not exactly sure about that, but there's the potential for like a ground invasion, at least of like southern Lebanon. Things have escalated really quickly, and it's just interesting that the last time that Iran attacked Israel like this was back in April. I think it was after General Conference, but it was the same month as General Conference, and now the second big attack from Iran is also happening in the month of General Conference. It's like the same week, but today is October 1st. So it's not just the same week, but it's also, or it's not just the same month, but it's all right. It's not just the same week, but it's also the same month as General Conference. So this is wild. This is just like, I've never seen anything like this, and neither has anybody else, because what's happening right now is unprecedented. The attack in April from Iran, that had never happened before. And now, Iran having like a more successful attack, this has never happened before, because their first attack was not very successful. It was a first, but it was not very successful. This one appears to be much more successful. I saw initial reports that they hit an oil rig off the coast. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I'm gonna like see if I can find that out when I get home. I saw some video. I can't confirm if it was like from this attack or possibly the one in April, but it looks like once again, like you can see these ballistic missiles over the skies of Jerusalem. There's a video that I saw where it was from the Western Wall, the Kotel, where there were Jews, you know, there, and they were like looking up, and you had like the missiles in the sky. That also happened in April. There was some video where somebody on the Temple Mount was like, it had like the Dome of the Rock in the foreground, and then the missiles in the sky in the background. So this was something similar. But oh my gosh, like, now I guess we'll have to wait and see what Israel's gonna do. And Israel, like right now, is not holding back at all. Like, I've been stunned, and I think a lot of the world has been stunned at how like aggressively Israel has been going after Hezbollah and just like pounding them, and pounding them, just like no relief, it seems like. So with that being their current disposition, what are they going to do to Iran in response to this? And then once they do that, what's Iran going to do in response to that? Like, it feels like we're heading down the path of Israel eventually, maybe sooner than later, using their nuclear weapons. It's presumed that Israel has nuclear weapons. So I just, this year, after everything that's happened, the Kirtland Temple coming back into the church, having that crazy aurora experience where the entire United States and much of the world saw the aurora, and then just everything that's been going on in Israel, everything that's going on politically, the Trump assassination, like nothing surprises me at this point. Nothing surprises me at this point. So I don't think it's too crazy to think that we could see nuclear weapons going off in the near future. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for right now. Give me a second to get on the computer and set up the stream, and we'll resume this conversation. I'll talk to you guys later.
How do I end?
There's an X.
Oh, the X.
Yeah.